Today I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can get the factory keyless entry code on 2003 to 2006 Ford Expeditions. A while back I did a video showing where you can find the keyless entry code on 2003 to 2006 Ford Expeditions. Now I've had a couple of people comment that the code shown on the sticker on the module in that video compared to the one shown on the card from the glove box didn't match. And they were from 2 different vehicles, and apparently I didn't explain that well enough in that video. So today I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can get the keyless entry code on 2003 to 2006 Expeditions, and I'm going to use the same vehicle for all 3. Now that video came about because I have a 2006 Expedition that's a project vehicle of mine. I was taking some stuff off of it and I glanced over and saw the keyless entry sticker and kind of thought to myself, I bet most people don't even know that's there or what it is. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing with the Expedition, there will be future videos on it, and it's going to be awesome. Now really these procedures work on all Ford vehicles. As far as I know, all Ford vehicles have a sticker on the module that has the keyless entry function in it for the keyless entry code that will tell you what the factory keyless entry code is on that module if the card is missing from the glove box. Now which module that function is in and where that module is located is going to vary depending on the year and the model of vehicle. So the vehicle that I'm showing here is a 2003 Expedition, the same one that I showed the keyless entry card on in the other video. And the easiest way to get the keyless entry code on a vehicle is always going to be the card that's in the owner's portfolio if it's still in the vehicle. Unfortunately, a lot of the time they get removed and lost. Okay, and there is the card showing the factory keyless entry code for this vehicle, 74050. Now if the vehicle doesn't still contain the keyless entry card, the next easiest way is probably to find the sticker on the module that contains that function. So if we can get under the dash with a camera, the sticker is going to be located on the vehicle security module, and that's going to be located forward and above the central junction box or the fuse box on the passenger side of the vehicle. Zoom in on the sticker and the factory keyless entry code is 74050. So let's try that code on the vehicle and make sure it works. 74050. And if you notice, the lock didn't pop up very far there. That's what driving on gravel every day for 20 years does to a vehicle. It probably needs some new lock actuators to make those work right again. Now I promised I was going to show 3 different ways to retrieve the keyless entry code on this vehicle. So the last way I'm going to show is going to be using a Ford IDS scan tool. I did check, and this isn't available in ForScan, and I don't think it probably ever will be. These vehicles are just too old. So if you're familiar at all with IDS, you normally go to retrieve factory keyless entry code and turn the key on, hit the button, and it should just come up right there. But that does not work on 03 to 06 Expeditions. Instead, it's actually kept as a PID in the vehicle security module. I believe the PID is called key code. So let's go to Data Logger, and we'll go to the Vehicle Security Module. Okay, there is all the PIDs that are available for the Vehicle Security Module. We're going to select Keyless Code, and we'll click the button to view it. And there is our keyless entry code on this vehicle. Now the thing a lot of you are probably going to notice immediately is this is a different code than we had on the card and on the sticker on the module earlier. The code we had on those was 74050, and this is different, but it's not really if you understand how the keyless entry pad works. Because while the keyless entry pad is 10 numbers, it's only 5 momentary contact switches. Each switch is for 2 numbers. A lot of people think they're like a rocker switch or something, and you push on the left side of it to get 1 or on the right side of it to get 2. But no, it's the same switch regardless of where you push on that button. So is this really a different code than the one we had earlier? The one we had earlier was 7, and we've got 7 here. The second number was 4. Well, we've got 3 here, so that'd be the same button. The next number was 0. We've got 9 here, so that'd be the same number. Or same switch. The number after that is 5, and that's what we had previously. And then the last number shown here is a 9. Well, we had 0 previously, so that'd be the same button again. And this really is not a fluke. It's not the first time I've seen this. I don't know what the reasoning is behind why the cards and the sticker on the module does not match the code that you retrieve from the module. I mean, both obviously will work, but why they don't put the same one on all of them, I don't know. So just to prove this works, let's try it. 7, 3, 9, 5, 9. Someday I should really probably fix that. Once you have the factory keyless entry code, you can enter a custom keyless entry code of your own, something easier to remember like a zip code or a partial phone number. To enter a custom keyless entry code, enter the factory keyless entry code, then within 5 seconds press the 1-2 button, then enter a custom 5-digit code of your own. The lock should cycle, lock and unlock one more time to let you know it accepted the code. And after that, your custom code should work. So for an example, let's go back to the same vehicle one more time. We're going to have to enter the factory keyless entry code first, and that is 74050. 1-2, and you don't have to hold the 1-2, just press it. Now we're going to enter code 00001. Lock cycle, and it should be accepted. So let's give our new keyless entry code a try. 00001. Okay, and there you can see it tried to unlock. I'd like to take a quick second here and thank everyone that's thinking it was a brilliant decision on my part to use a vehicle that the locks barely work on for an example for this video. In my defense, it was the only one that had the keyless entry card still on it. So one last thing, let's verify that the factory keyless entry code still works on this vehicle. 74050. If you found this helpful or interesting, please click the like button down below. I've got a lot of great stuff coming up, so please subscribe. If anyone has any additional thoughts or comments on this, please let me know about it in the comments section down below. If anyone knows why the retrieved factory keyless entry code doesn't usually match the one on the cards or the sticker, please let me know that. I'd really be interested to know why that is. I kind of think that the keyless entry code you retrieve with a scan tool only shows the odd number of the button, but I'm not sure about that, so if someone knows the answer to that for sure, please let me know. Hope you all have a great week and take care.